Hello guys, and welcome back to Osiris! Woohoo! It's been ages since I've been on here, and I'll tell you why. I've been to Sweden, guys. I've been to Sweden with my daughter, visiting the grandparents of hers, my parents, for a couple of days. Well, for 4 days. And so I haven't been on here for almost a week due to preparations for that and stuff like that. But now I'm back, and yes, so are you. Welcome back. And these portals are loud, but I just wanted to show you what this portal looks like when it's lit up. And actually, you know what? This is a really quirky, really, and interesting shape we got going here. I did something with the ceiling here as well. It doesn't have to be complicated always. I need to do something with the lights behind here, maybe, and stuff like that. Oh wow, sorry, they are very loud, yeah. Yep, so that's them. Today we are going to work on the storage system. Hello, fella. Storage system. Basically, like I told you last time, it's what we have at the moment. It's too small and too manual, and we need to sort it out. And so I've started taking this room apart a bit, adding some markers on where things are to go. So we're supposed to have chests here in these gaps. This is an exit, and then chests all around here. This is obviously an exit, chests, exit, chests. Okay, and so, I mean, the first thing we need to do is just basically chuck in all the chests. There's gonna be 12 chests in each of these gaps. And on this side, the same thing, although in the end there's gonna be, I think, 4 more chests, or 2 more, I can't remember, on in each gap, because this is going to be the bulk storage. So this side is the bulk storage, and this side is the manual storage, or well, no, sorry, this side is the automatic storage for smaller volumes of items. We have the input is going to be exactly where the beacon is, so that's probably gonna have to move. And then the items are gonna go over to roughly here or something like that, and then up in an item elevator. Actually, roughly here, and then they're going to be going all this way around, just the way really that I ran just a second ago, trying to get into the bulk storage first, and then here they're going to go down to a chest here. So if we know that we have something that is needing to go in here, we can chuck it right into this chest, and then they're gonna start meandering through the automatic Tangotex type storage. Right, yes, but somewhere here, somewhere, yes, here, I have prepared a bunch of wood, because we're gonna need a lot of chests and a lot of hoppers. So I shall get started with this. Right, so on each side here now there's 96 chests. That's a lot of chests. That's 12 stacks of wood right there, and something like 2 stacks of iron to make the tripwire hooks and stuff like that. So I mean, this is gonna be chests for days, okay? But that's kind of the point. I want to build this now and then have it for a very long time. I know I'm not gonna be able to really fill it now, but I'm sort of future-proofing this. And the main reason I want to do it now is that I really need this bulk sorting sorted, because we're gonna be doing some quite big projects that require quite a lot of digging quite soon, so that's why. So I think now the next step is to actually start with the input system here, right? So we're gonna have 10 hoppers here. They're all gonna lead down into this one here, and then down into a water stream and over here. So I think that's a reasonable goal to something to try to achieve next. And then we need to think about exactly where this item elevator is going to be. And I think it would be nice, probably, if it came up somewhere around here-ish. Yeah, the stair is there. I want it to be kind of visible. I think I want it to be... I don't know, actually, to be honest, if I want it to be visible. I think I do, at least to begin with, so that we can see it working. So, let's see, yeah, then things would come up here. I think there's supposed to be another level or two here. So the items will come right up. Let's see here. To pretty much to the ceiling, and then sort of go down and around again. Yep. There's only one thing for it, and that is to try it out.
Right, it's now been a whole weekend since my last clip, and well, I've been busy, but I've been unable to record, so let's go through what has been going on here. I think in the last clip I said I was gonna put in this this water stream, and I've done so. So basically now, if you put stuff in these hoppers up here, I'll show you what it looks like later. They get dispensed out into this water stream, and then they end up over here. Over here, where this little contraption is, which is an item elevator. And this particular design is made by a guy called El Mango, and it seems to be working really well, so I'll put a link to it in the description. Yeah, so basically we have 9 hoppers here. You can toss things into them, and they will then end up in the item elevator. Right, the thing is, why did I build this now? Well, the thing is, I wanted to build this water stream first, but then I realized, well, I need to know where it's going, so I need to know where the item elevator is going, so I need to build that first. But then I realized, which I will show you now, that in order to know where the water stream is going, or sorry, where the item elevator is going, I need to also know where to start the item sorting. So I had to build the start of the item sorting first, and then go back and build the start of the item elevator, and then build the entire item elevator actually, and then hook the water stream onto that. Phew, yeah, so I've been busy, but unable to record. So anyway, in this item elevator, the items end up in this hopper stream here, and then we can sort items here. So I've put in hoppers here, all the way through. I've severed these farm hoppers now, because they're going to feed into the system instead. So, and it's the same on the other side. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so they go all around here. Actually, I realized one more thing. In order to put this in place, I needed to double check, first of all, that everything would fit back on the other side. So I've done that as well. I've just started laying out where things are going to go. I've made a pit where we can actually basically put the redstone for this side. And I've put all the chests in, and so this is what it looks like. Obviously this looks like a construction site, right? But yeah, so these are the items we're gonna have bulk storage for: stone, cobble, sand, sandstone, dirt with grass on it. Maybe change that later, we'll see how that goes. Hardened clay, diorite, granite, andesite, gravel, netherrack, beetroot, potato, wheat, and carrots. So yeah, from the farms we can feed directly into the system. As long as we do it before this hopper, it'll automatically end up in this bulk bulk chests. Another little thing I thought about is the fact that actually if we keep this open, we can just toss things down here from upstairs, which is quite cool. Also, we can just drop down there for minimal damage. Right, so let's see here. Let's grab some hoppers. And some smooth stone. Yeah, I still sort of have half of the old storage system left here. Yeah, it'll be alright. Don't worry, it'll come down. I've taken down bits of it already. Enough so that I can't actually find my way around the chests anymore, but you know, it'll be alright. It's always tricky while you're redoing something that is like a core thing in your world. So I thought we'd just go ahead and have a look at this. This is a standard item sorter, so I've built one here for cobble, and this is for smooth stone. Actually, let's try it. So let's see, we have 64 smooth stone in our inventory. Oh wow, lag. So it does lose some items for the bulk storage, and it's just a classical problem of things getting stuck in the dispensers at some points. It's not a big problem. Now you can see the items flowing up here. Was that it really? Let's toss in some more then. Right. So yeah. Here the trapdoor go. And here comes the first item. And it should be a matter of a couple more coming up as well. Yeah, there we go. And then if we run up here, we should see the back of the sorter blinking. Is it done already or something? Okay. Might be done. In that case, we should have a bunch of stone here. Yes, okay. So there we go. That works fine. And we should try it with cobble as well. Right, in with the cobble. We hear the dispenser firing. And then we see the items coming up. Now that's a traps chest, so I can't keep it open while we're looking, but yeah. Alright, items are still going up. And okay, we see that flashing now, so that seems to be working fine. Yeah, I mean, it should be no problem, really. Yeah, I lost a couple of them. I think I lost one, in fact. That's alright, doesn't matter. I'll show you where it is. Not there, though. It is in here. Yeah. And the reason for it is that this mechanism basically is a little bit too quick sometimes, so it locks this hopper again before the last item can be put in to the chest. Right, so then this is the silo, and it doesn't have any fancy stuff like lights or anything like that. I don't really need it. This is right in the middle of my, you know, my base, so you know, whatever happens, I will always really keep track of these chests. Basically, it's very simple. This hopper is the one that leads into this chest here, which starts the sorting mechanism. Now, then underneath that chest, we have just a hopper row line like this. Column, hopper column, leading into the chest, and because hoppers suck into themselves from above before they push ahead. This means that if an item ends up in this hopper here, it'll actually end up down in this hopper before it ends up in any of these chests. So this thing will fill from the bottom. Yeah, and yeah, I think what we're gonna do now then is we're gonna try and actually finish this part off. So fill up all this, all these bulk things over to here until we end up over here, right? So that's what we're gonna do, and then maybe, ooh, rubber banding, maybe bring this all over to the other side as well before the end, so that any overflow ends up basically in this chest here. Right, one of the things I didn't talk about before is that I'm trying to also sort of incorporate the theme we have here. So with the statues and the blue glass for the item elevator, this combination of light blue, dark blue and cyan stained glass. And I think it looks really cool. It looks a bit like a Tetris game, doesn't it? Yeah, so anyway, all these are finished now, except the food ones, because I need to think a little bit about how to best do the food. Ideally, I would just enter all of them here. So it might be that I do some sort of water stream thing from the other three going over to here, just to, you know, save some performance and some hoppers, because, you know, quite a lot of hoppers goes into this first part here. This here is going to be less hopper intensive, the second part, so hopefully that'll be alright. As you can see, I have my FPS up again. There are two reasons for that. First of all, I just updated Optifine, so I wanted to see that it was still alright. And then also, this thing obviously is not very kind on performance, really. This sorting system. So basically, it halves my FPS down to 30 FPS, which is fine. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's alright. If it goes lower than that, I might have to start looking into what I can do. But there are also things that are lowering the performance, such as the fact that there are always potatoes there and so on. So it should be alright. Anyway, I'll get on with thinking about this, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so what we did here, in the end, I had quite a lot of votes about this, by the way. But what we did in the end was I basically raised the water stream for the beetroot, and over there for the carrots by 1 block, and then just ran the hoppers into the hopper stream. So that's the easy solution for them. And I am really unsure about what to do over on the other side, because I need to somehow, yeah, basically I can raise this by 1, it's no problem, and it's the same with that one. I can raise that by 2, I think. And so that'll make it so that you can draw them over here, and maybe join them up over here in the edges as well. But I don't really want to do it with hoppers if I don't have to. And at the same time, I don't want water dripping down from the ceiling. And I'm not sure exactly where all the wiring is going to go yet for all the other stuff that I'm doing here. So, I mean, this side is, whoops, this side is pretty much completed, right? So there shouldn't be too much more wiring on this side. But this sorting system that we're going to build here, it's going to take up quite a lot of space, and obviously we can't interfere with that. So I think this is as far as we're going to get today, to be honest. I mean, it's a lot of things done. We have an input, we have a transportation system here, we have an item elevator, and we have the bulk sorting sorted out as well. So I mean, there are drawbacks to this type of very simple bulk sorting. So for instance, if I would draw items from the bottom chest, they won't come down, items from the top chests won't come down into it. So I'm reliant on new items coming down, but it looks so good. And I think with a bit of fiddling I can probably sort that out as well, so that they do come down. But that's a later question, isn't it? You can also see sort of how this room is going to look already. And yeah, so I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I mean, I put hours and hours into this now, and I don't think it's a very long video, because obviously most of it is boring and it's me thinking and humming and ahhing and stuff like that. But hopefully you'll enjoy the results that you have now seen. And next time, hopefully I will have moved all these chests into those chests over there and cleared this up a bit, and then we can build the multi-item automatic sorting system over in that end of the room. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe and share. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.